What up guys, it's Salvajee. We're back at it again with another Destiny 2 video. I'm talking of course about the news that we got yesterday in the State of Destiny 2 post that Bungie put out there. If you guys want my thoughts on some of the upcoming changes that we're going to be seeing in Destiny 2, honestly I feel like the future of Destiny 2 is definitely improving, but I am still a little bit worried and a little bit concerned. If you guys want to hear more of my thoughts, of course, feel free to stay tuned throughout the video. Let's just get right into the news. There's going to be a new weapon tier coming into Destiny 2. It's going to be called Masterworks. I'll talk more about that later. We're also going to be getting armor ornaments as well, and you can actually unlock these armor ornaments through challenges. Private matches are still set for early 2018. Again, honestly, I'm kind of pissed off that private matches aren't in Destiny 2 right now, because we had private matches in Destiny 1. So, again, I still don't believe that we don't have private matches. But hey, I don't do private matches, so honestly, it's all good for me. Bungie also said that they are moving the ranked PvP mode to the top of their priority list when, of course, the next year comes around. I am going to have a video on my thoughts as well as my wish list on the Destiny 2 ranked PvP mode. If you guys want the long story short version, honestly I hope that this Destiny 2 ranked PvP mode is for all players and not just Destiny elitists that can perform in the Crucible very well. I mean, I'm a really good Destiny 2 player, but I also do have the average player in mind. With that said, in the January update, we are also going to be receiving better Prestige mode rewards. So Prestige Nightfall, Prestige Raid, you're going to get better rewarded for completing those activities. Honestly, I couldn't really tell you guys if those Prestige activities are worth it, because that's right, I've never done it. Why? Because there's no reason to do them. Hello! Heroic Strikes are going to be introduced with the Curse of Osiris expansion, and of course they are going to give us better rewards. Now, this is where Bungie just made a terrible mistake. We don't need better rewards for Heroic Strike. What we need is strike specific loot, okay? Yeah, you can give me better rewards from the strikes playlist, but I don't really have a reason to play the strikes playlist. So yeah, give me strike specific loot. I feel like that's something a lot of players want, and it's one of the reasons why people grinded the Heroic Strikes playlist in Destiny 1 in the first place. You know, some people wanted that Grasp of Malek, you know, other people wanted the, what was it, the Hood Raven's Claw, something like that. Anyways, the point is, strike specific loot was always a very good sort of incentive for us to play Heroic Strikes. Oh, my favorite strike specific loot, the Imago loop. I love the Imago loop. It was amazing. I never got a perfect roll, by the way. I'm still pretty pissed about that. Anyways, Bungie also pointed out that they do want to buff bad exotics, or as they like to say, you know, tune bad performing exotics. So I'm looking forward to that. You know, I hope that we get some of the not so great exotics performing a little bit well. Maybe the tractor cannon can be a little bit better. You know, maybe a one-shot kill if, you know, the opponent doesn't hit the wall. I don't know. And of course, one of my favorite things, Jesus Christ, less duplicates. You know, another reason why I don't play Destiny 2 right now, guys, is because I know if I'm going to get a duplicate, I know if I do my milestones, it's probably going to be a duplicate exotic. So I basically sort of feel like my time is being wasted by doing the milestones, so I basically don't do the milestones in the first place. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Alright, so now let's talk about Masterworks weapon. Like I said, I was going to talk about Masterworks weapon later on in the video. Here I am. So I feel like Masterworks weapon is actually a really good idea, a really good concept, and I also do believe that there is possibly some improvement that we could see in these Masterworks type weapon. For example, why don't we have Masterworks weapon sort of like a version 2, as in when you get 10,000 headshots, or not, that's too much. Let's say that you get 1,000 headshots of a specific weapon, you get like a golden variant or a diamond variant of that specific weapon, and that is like a Uriel Skiff Masterworks V2. I feel like that would be amazing, and it would actually inspire me, and it would actually be an incentive to, of course, play Destiny 2. For example, let's say that you like the Better Devils. Alright, you want to get those 1,000 headshots for the Better Devils so you can get the Masterworks V2, so you're going to be using Better Devils in the Crucible. Again, you know, just an idea that I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, let's talk about the actual Masterworks weapon that we're going to be getting in Destiny 2. Basically, a Masterworks weapon is like a better version of a legendary weapon. So one of the perks that a master weapon can have is basically when you get a double kill, you'll make some orbs for your teammates. So of course, that's actually pretty cool. Another thing that a Masterworks weapon can have is an extra perk, like for example, extra reload speed. And according to Bungie, these extra perks are sort of re-rollable. So if you want extra stability on a specific weapon or a Masterworks version of that weapon, then of course you can actually do that as well. Honestly, in my opinion, if you ask me, I think the whole random rolls thingy was kind of a mistake in Destiny 1, and I actually like the actual 100% rolls in Destiny 2. I mean, like I said, I still haven't gotten my perfect roll imago loop. In Destiny 2, if I get a weapon, I know it's going to have those specific perks, and you know, that's one thing that I feel like Destiny 2 did right. Anyways, now let's talk about armor ornaments. So you can basically unlock armor ornaments by doing specific challenges. We are going to have armor ornaments for basically every major armor set. So we're talking New Monarchy, Future War Cult, Dead Orbit, what's this thing called? The Vanguard, the Crucible, Trials of the Nine, Raid gear. That's pretty much it. All of the planetary gear, like the EDZ gear or the IO gear, we're not going to get ornaments for those types of gears. I just wanted to put that out there. On a more positive note, Xur is bringing a faded engram every single week. It costs 97 legendary shards, and this is great. Okay, that's also another thing that Bungie stated out. They're going to add vendors, so the Crucible vendors are going to have specific gear every single week. They're going to have specific weapons every single week. Like that, we actually waste our legendary shards. We actually have a reason to waste our legendary shards. So I think that's actually pretty cool. Now, you know, people that don't have the better devils and still haven't been able to get it, they can actually get their hands on it by purchasing them with the legendary shards that they work so hard for. So that's actually pretty cool. Oh yeah, like I said, the faded engram is going to give you an exotic that you don't have. So I just want to put that out there because I feel like I completely got off topic. But yeah, faded engram, every single week you're going to get an exotic that you don't have, and the faded engram is going to cost 97 legendary shards. Also, you can buy a 3 of coins for legendary shards, and it lasts 4 hours. You don't have to stack it, none of the complicated shit. I still don't know how 3 of coins actually worked in Destiny 1. I just popped one every like 10 minutes or so, honestly. Anyways, another crazy change, we're actually going to be getting this on December 12th, is we're going to have gift consumables from people like Lord Shaxx, and it also said Lord Saladin, but basically, what these gift consumables are going to be is that it's going to increase the gear or the drop rates for, you know, specific gear in, you know, specific game modes. So for example, just to make it simpler for you guys, listen, you go into the Crucible, you have a gift consumable that you bought with legendary shards, you get an exotic. Guess what? Everybody on your fire team gets an exotic. You get an exotic, he gets an exotic. You guys know what I mean. Okay, so yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And of course, we also have a couple of more changes that honestly are kind of irrelevant, like you know, continued improvements for Iron Banner and faction rallies. They've been saying that for a while. You know, the emote interface, the Crucible tuning, you know, for better supremacy scoring, better spawning rules. On top of all that, they also said that there's going to be some changes to the mod economy, which basically just make the mod economy less complicated. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. You know, now just to get into my thoughts, here are my thoughts, right? I feel like Bungie always makes it look like a specific amount of content that they're going to release, it's going to be big, right? Like they make, you know, an update. Like in the past, since Destiny the Taken King, they've just made, you know, updates, you know, sound super big, when the reality is that they're just not that long. And I feel like these changes are great, and I feel like these changes improve the quality of life of Destiny 2. But quite honestly, I was actually expecting more, specifically since I'm paying $35 to purchase both expansions. Okay, and also I expect these changes. I expect that, you know, these changes that are going to be coming in December and January to sort of give me a reason to play Destiny. I can tell you guys right off the bat, all of these changes that are coming into Destiny 2, honestly, I don't really feel kind of motivated to actually play Destiny 2 just because of these changes. That's just my opinion, though. Like, yeah, I want a Masterworks weapon, but I feel like after I get a couple of Masterworks weapons, I think I'm going to be set. Anyways, those are my thoughts, guys. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe to join the Spy Cartel, and of course, peace out, ladies and gents.